Friends, I like to joke a lot, I like to laugh a lot, really, and I like to have fun. A typical day would start out by bringing my 7-year-old to school. I come to work at about 8 or 8:30, and then I try to do paperwork in the morning because that's the best time. If I don't have meetings outside, I go home and spend time with my family. 5 is a pipe dream. 5 is early in this office. Sometimes when we say it's half day, we actually mean 4 or 5. Usually we leave at about 7 or 8 on a good day. I volunteered to be part of the campaign. When the time came that Senator Aquino won, the presidential spokesperson was chosen. And then I was nominated for it and the president said yes. So that's how I ended up here. He asks about, how is your son doing? He's very personal like that. He remembers. In fact, he remembers my wedding anniversary, which is quite weird. He remembers it. At one time he was saying to me, wait, but wasn't that your wedding anniversary? And I was like, yes, it's strange that you know this. Small things like that, he remembers. The president has a very, very keen eye for detail. And math, which I don't like. I mean, I'm very weak in math, so he is the opposite. And he will make you sit down and compute things and question your assumptions. When I, on the other hand, would just be having a small brain implosion about certain things. I just normally wear blazers. And only because I work in the palace. Normally, I stay away from bright colors, such as yellow. But for briefing days, I tend to stick to the neutrals. Because sometimes if you wear red and it's a sad day, some people feel a little offended because you're wearing something festive. Siguro I am more self-aware now. Only because I've seen people work in government and just lose themselves after 6 months. I made a commitment to myself that I had to be the same person who walked in June 30, 2010, to be the same person that would walk out in June 30, 2016. Since I began this job, I always made it a point to have outlets for stress, so I don't implode. I spend time with friends, I spend time with family. A year ago, my husband got me into boxing, which is not just for fitness, but also allows me to relieve some of the stress during a work day. I read a lot of crime novellas. Very strange, but there is a futuristic crime novella that I follow. I used to follow Anne Rice until the teen vampire thing happened and I just stopped. But normally I read. Yes, in fact, my son is also a big Star Wars fan.
At 7 years old?
Yes, at 7 years old. He's seen all the films.
You indoctrinated him?
Yes, it has to be that way. Oh, I laugh a lot outside. Perhaps the difference is the on-cam personality and the one that most people get to talk to. I smile a lot and I laugh a lot. Most people say that it's a mahjongera laugh, I think. It's a very rich and full laugh where you throw back your head and just start laughing. That's the sort of laugh that I have. And it's very unsettling for quiet offices. Saturdays are always shorts. I abhor pants on weekends. Only because I just wear pants and dresses and skirts all the time. So it's normally shorts and loafers and sneakers. Runners for Sundays and Saturdays.
Okay.
Weekends are weekends. I work on weekend mornings. But after that, that's just really for them. That's just really for my boys. We go to the mall a lot. We go to the arcade a lot. I take this from how my parents were to me. They never forced me to study. It's the same thing with my son. I don't ask him to spend time doing his homework. I just tell him that you have to do this. You figure out when you're going to do it. And so far, I think it's worked for us. You'd have to ask him that, but I try to be there when I can. He bikes a lot, the motorcycle kind. So whenever he goes out on long Iron Man sort of competitions, I do make it a point to be there at the finish line, or perhaps it's the start line with our son. But you'll have to ask him that. Quiet, which is the sort of quiet that I look forward to. I mean, sometimes I'm pretty sure that I will be one of those old people or those lolas in coffee shops talking with my people from this office saying na, oh, di ba dati ganito? You know, there's a lot of reminiscing that I feel that is going to happen. We have a countdown. Here, it's right here. So, 765 days. There is a sort of satisfaction to taking it out at the end of every day and just thinking that you're getting closer and closer to 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 that day where you have to take out one day na lang and then you rip it out. Soon enough.